Hello guys, welcome to my page Jamia America. Nwannem keke email nọkwa ọfụma. Daalụ nwannem daalụ o. So this our sister said that her father-in-law always asks her to go back to her father's house, which she will obey him. After some time, she will return back to her husband's house. But that's not all. She said in her dream, it was revealed to her that her husband has multiple partners, which she confronted him. And this is what happened. I want you to listen to her story. All she wants is advice, okay? Drop something for her in the comment section. Listen to the full story and advise her wisely. Let's hear from our sister.
Good afternoon, Auntie Ami. Sorry for sending them like how many. I'm just trying to really cut it short. So I'll try to really be brief. The whole problem started in 2020. We've been having misunderstandings in our marriage, but most times when we have the misunderstanding, my then husband's father will tell me to go back to our family, and I will come back after some time. I'll go back to my marriage like that. But the one that happened in 2021 was really bad. See how it happened. I noticed that the man I was married to had multiple partners, and I through dream, I started noticing through dream, and then I confronted him. He said I was mad. That statement was what triggered me. I connected with my children just to get his phone's password. And when I got his phone's password, I noticed that I was not mad, that I was actually correct, because it was not just one, it was not two, there were multiple women, even married women. So I now related to him, because I even sent messages to some of them to leave me alone, to leave my husband alone. One was bold enough to call me and warn me for sending that message. So I even noticed that he was doing something with my next door neighbor. Okay, that my next door neighbor be causes the problem. Now the problem is this: in 2020, I noticed that he was doing something with my next door neighbor. I told him that he should stop, politely stop. It's disrespectful. Nobody heard. And he bundled me and sent me back to my father's house. After staying there for a week, I came back. And the whole thing continued between him and that girl. In fact, it got worse, because I noticed that when I was there in my father's house, why I actually came back is that I noticed that while I was there in my father's house, the same girl that he said he had nothing to do with was the one coming in to feed my children. So out of fear, I now came back. I was handling the situation as best as I could, because it was very, very humiliating. This is a girl that I used to braid her hair. She'll come into my house, we'll talk, we'll gist. She needs advice, she'll come, she'll seek advice. I bake cake for my children, I give to her. We were exchanging gifts like neighbors. Like, I felt I was, in fact, in my head, I was even preparing that girl to marry my younger brother. So in that 2021, this is what happened. It got really bad that one day, I couldn't take it again, because it was so disrespectful. This same girl does not greet me again. She will see me and start singing, like her levels, like I don't know how to put it, but I now said, I went back to my husband and I was like, I don't like what is going on between you and this girl. If there's anything going on between people, stop it. He was like, I'm stupid, I'm mad. He has told me that he will book a psychiatric doctor to evaluate my mental health and stuff like that. On saying that, I said, okay, you are still denying this thing, that I'll go and confront the girl. He was like, if I confront her, that I will not enter his house. But I was really very pissed, because I don't get why somebody will be cheating and you'll be calling the next person mad. And do you know that at some point, in the midst of calling me that mad, do you know that at some point I started actually believing that, okay, maybe this man is innocent, maybe I'm actually mad, maybe I'm actually overreacting. But thank God for those things I saw in his phone, on checking his phone. Now I went to confront the girl still denied. He came out and said all the things that he said, and people actually came out and tried to settle the issue. Those are neighbors, because where we are staying is like, face me, I slap you, but not really like that. So our neighbors came out and like tried to help sort out the issue. And that evening he was not like, I will not enter his house, but the neighbors pleaded, and then I later entered the house. This is a house that the furniture in the house, like wardrobe on a room here. Most of the things I use in our toilet and kitchen, these are things that I bought with my own money. Things I did with my own money are in the house. So many of the curtains in his house as of that time, the iron, everything was my money. Like so many things, and even the electronics, some of them we joint money to buy. So and my salary is not even much. This is somebody that receives, my salary is as a teacher was like EK salary in K Uzo 10. If you want Ofuzo Kim. But you will never see what he does with his money. If he brings out the first money, he doesn't even give that money to me. Akwa salary, what he does is he will enter the market, buy things and drop in the house. Maybe he will buy rice, beans, oil, tomato, onion. He will not even buy everything. Like the rest of it, you're on your own. Every other thing you need to cook is on you, like that. And I was supporting with the light bill as well. I was the one paying the light bill. So without my little salary, I every month, my month to month, my siblings are witnesses to the fact that month to month my account is zero. So 2021, after that quarrel we had that night, he told me I had 3 days to leave his house. In my head, I was like, if this man can go as far as making me doubt myself mentally, like making me think that the things I'm saying that I'm not correct about it, that maybe it's high time I left this man. I was contemplating it like, okay, that 3 days, I will actually get somewhere to stay. So, but I went to work the next day. He didn't even let me see my children in the morning. I went to work the next day. On coming back, I was calling his line because I noticed that the locks of the house were changed. The keys I had to the house were not opening the protector. It could not to talk of the door. So I was now calling him. He was not picking. I had to go stay somewhere until late in the night. Then I came. He was like, what do I want? That I cannot enter his house. Just like that. Otuansi Jolo. That was how my husband locked me out. And we're in Bayelsa then. I had friends, but I was this person that I don't really keep deep friendship. Especially after that incident. I had friends, I had a lot of friends, but they were not really, I didn't bring them into my life that much. At some level, I became just casual friends with just everybody. Like I was nice with everybody, but I didn't have friends. So at that point, I was stranded. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have money on me. The only money I had in my account as of that time was 30,000. So I was stranded. I went to the church because I belonged to this church group. Then I went to the church. I won't mention the name. And one of the church members told me that, okay, a particular section of the church is usually open, that I should go there and have a sleep there. She can't let me into her house because her husband will not permit it. So I had to go sleep in the church on the floor. The next day, the same clothes, I went to work. Nobody knew what happened. This continued for at least about 4 to 3 days. 3 to 4 days, and then my then proprietress noticed that I was always dirty, I was always shabby. She called me into her office and was like, why will I be telling children to clean up and then I'm this messed up? She insulted the life out of me without even knowing what was happening. It was then I broke down in tears and I opened up. This woman rented an apartment for me without me paying. She did so many things for me. That's how I started my life. But now to my point, it's been 3 years. This man did not come back to take his dowry. I had to return his dowry. I had to return it through transfer. Right now, we have not done anything traditionally, church-wise, or legally to dissolve the marriage. But out of anger, being that I have been taking care of myself, I've been by myself for 3 good years and counting, and he's not coming to. We talk, I still go to visit my children, but he does not take it down. He doesn't do anything for me, so I had to return his dowry. Please, what I want people to help me do now is, at this point in my life, will it be wrong if I marry somebody? I'm just somebody that wants to honor God. The Bible says that if I get divorced, that I should not remarry. That is what has helped me. That is what I just want to honor God. In this scenario, will it still be bad? I know that most people that are Christians have told me that it is wrong, that I should wait for God to finish what He started. But I am a human being, and my body is really demanding for companionship. And I know I have tried. This is about 4 years now. About going to 4 years now. So please, I just need you to share my story with people. And then recently, when I visited my children complained about something because he's still in custody of my children, the three of them. I have two boys and a girl. They complain something. Whenever I buy something for them, my husband's immediate younger sister that he lives them with will take that thing and use them on her children. Then when I ask the children, did you tell your daddy? What did he do? They will tell me, and he did nothing. But when I ask him, he say he spoke to his sister. I don't know what to do in this case. I am growing progressively financially, but at this point, I don't know if with the way things are, I don't know if I go take those three children, if I can handle their school feeding all by myself, because I know that the moment I go pick them, he will not do any of those things. Right now, he's sinking financially. Right now, he's not doing well financially, which I don't really know if I am going to be lifting a burden on him. I miss my children, especially my daughter. I just want to hear the public's opinion on this. There are so many other things.
Okay, I think that's it. All right, guys. So, what do you have for our sister? Drop your comment in the comment section. She will be reading comments. Okay. My sister, go back comment. What do you think? But I don't understand. Do you want to go back? Is that what you're asking? To go back and continue the marriage or what? Well, it's up to you, sure. Guys, drop something for her in the comment section. I love you all. I'm America. We'll see you in the next one. Enjoy. Bye.